What's up, guys? Nate from Narrowway Homestead, out of breath and dealing with a big dog. Zaz. We are way out in the field where Will's hanging out, and that's not a field he's supposed to go to. Well, Will has his dogs. They run back and forth between fields. Az did really good for like 24 hours. And now we're not doing good. He came out here. I came with the four-wheeler. Usually when I get to him with the ATV, he knows he's where he's not supposed to, and he just kind of starts running back to home. Well, for the first time, he was not doing that. He was just hanging out with Will, hanging out with the other dogs, just deciding he didn't have to come back and, watch the ducks, which is what he's supposed to be doing. So once I realized that wasn't what was going to happen, I went back, got the collar and leash, because this orange one I really wouldn't trust to pull much on, but this black one, in the world, you stepping on your leash, dude. This black one, come on. This black one I can actually pull on. Well, got him on this, got on the ATV. I have never had him leashed while on an ATV, and he did not like that. He felt like he was too close to the ATV, because he does give an ATV space, and he just pretty much freaked out. He is running back and forth, and he is 170 pounds, and he outweighs me, and just about ripped me off the ATV a couple times. This is before I got started. I just started the ATV, and that was, listen, we gotta come. Come. Yeah, you're in trouble. You did bad things. Come on. Anyway, long story short, my ATV is still parked over there at Will's, and Az is like, fine, I'll come with you. But he's gotta stay in the boundaries I've got set for him. So he's gonna go back, he's gonna get tied up, probably for a half hour or so, and we might play this game a couple more times. And I gotta go back and get the ATV. Come on. But basically, he just kind of knows he is in trouble. This is the punishment. He knows I'm not happy. I mean, tail's down. There's just no joy about any of this. Obviously, I'm not pulling very hard because he outweighs me. If he decided to sit down, I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, he did. I did get off the ATV, and then he decided to run, and I held onto this leash. He pulled me for a while before he kind of gave up. I didn't want to let go of the leash, because if I do, he's basically like, oh, if I pull really hard, I totally get away and do what I want to do. So in the same breath, I'm not going to hold onto the leash and bang off of trees for a half mile. But yeah, if I want him to run alongside the ATV while on a leash, a lot of training would have to be done first, because it became quite obvious that was not going to work. Come on. But yeah, this whole experience, when you discipline a dog that's way bigger than you, there's just a lot of stuff you can't do. You can't make them too frustrated or mad or back them into a corner, because then they'll probably eat you, and that would not be cool. But the same breath, you have to do something, and I just want him in a frame of mind of, this is not a enjoyable time. Which thankfully he's not just bounding super happy to be on a walk with me at the moment, so this qualifies as some correction. But anyway, I got this cool GPS thing, which is what let me know he was out there, and we're probably halfway back. I, for one, am enjoying the beautiful walk, though. Seriously, look at this place. I don't film much of my land. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially this time of year when everything's not so grown up you can see nothing, but yet everything's green and lush. I'm just so barely pulling. It's just enough to make him realize this is the way we're going, and I'm not going to give up. Also got a really cool ATV trail up through there. That's kind of fun. But yeah, we're gonna go back, get tied up for a half hour, something like that, and I just know we're gonna repeat this process. And it's really cool. Az has never run off to any of the neighbors or anything like that and done this, which is kind of what I expected to find would happen. But as long as I go get him without him spending like hours over there every single time, day or night, he will figure out that that's just not going to work. So sometimes dog training is really, really, really a pain in the neck. And if this was Minion or some smaller dog like I'm used to dealing with, you can literally pick the thing up, put it in a vehicle or whatever. But nope, not this dude. But yeah, he is just, he knows this is the walk of shame. Knows I'm upset with him, but yet what he's gonna experience with this whole thing is I wasn't freaking out, I wasn't throwing things, I wasn't just absolutely like trying to intimidate or overwhelm him. I just want to make it known to him that that's not cool, and he needs to understand that this hasn't been fun. Early on when training Az, I did do some very over-the-top kind of dramatic performances, if you will. First month I had him, not really so much. When dogs in a pack get into an issue, I mean, there's videos of like dog fights, you know, and they're just like at each other and hollering and carrying on. There's usually a lot of growling and barking and biting, and it looks bad, but most of the time within a pack you'll find that there's not a big, you know, there's no injuries from that kind of thing. It's because they're not literally trying to kill each other. Trying to establish order of the pack, if you will. You know, you've got who's in charge, who's, you know, supposed to just do this stuff, and that's pretty much what I've done. I did a bunch of over-the-top stuff. Has realized that he's just not really in charge. That being said, he's still a dog with his own mind and gonna do what he wants. But the cool thing about doing all that dramatic over-the-top stuff, like waving cardboard boxes, 5-gallon buckets, stuff that just makes a lot of loud noise that you can like just crash down somewhere nearby. I mean, you basically have to throw a temper tantrum like a 2-year-old. But it has to be controlled, and you can't literally terrify the dog or make him think it's a fight or die situation, because with a dog this big, you might not be the one on top. But all of that activity beforehand now means this is the discipline. It's just the walk of shame, and that's enough. There's really no more need for explaining who's at the top of the pack and who isn't. It's just consistency from now on. And yeah, I mean, his whole posture is, nope, I'm in trouble. Head down, tail down, slow walking, straight line. I'm always keeping tension on the leash. Not much, just a little bit. Like, it's just kind of a gentle, and patience to do this like 10 more times if need be is also required. But he should learn after this one, and at least the coming back process will probably be better. It would be nice to be able to ride the ATV back here. It would, because whatever, I can use the exercise, right? Anyhow, we're just about back. We're gonna hook him up. He's hot, tired, exhausted, knows he's in big trouble. There's none of the praise words coming out of my mouth or anything yet. We're still in the walk of shame. And there'll be some point here, because I like to end every dog training activity, particularly when it's like kind of negative like this, with something positive. Do a little spin around. He went on the other side of me. We're pretty much back here, so he's feeling much better. Now he's in the area he's supposed to be. I can start letting him know he's doing good now, like this is where he belongs. Finish it out positively. Come on. Maybe we'll wait a bit, because he's kind of dragging. We're just gonna walk straight to the doghouse, right on the chain for a little bit, and that's pretty much going to be it. But here you go, some real-time dog training. Most of the time everything has to happen in an instant. I just can't get stuff on film and catch it, but in this case I'm bored walking. Took like 10 minutes. It's not bad. I think I paused it a little bit, but not too much. But yep, we're back. Getting tied up. Anyway, if you like this video, like the video, hit the subscribe. If you didn't like it, well, you don't have to do any of that stuff, but you could anyway, because it'd be super cool and I'd appreciate it. But that's how I'm doing it. I'll let you guys know how it works out. If this whole process doesn't work out, I'll try something else, but I think it's gonna work good. he's just like, man, no, keep coming. I am not actually able to drag you, so he doesn't want to be tied up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.